7 days EuroCup in association with
We welcome you to the 2021-22 7 days EuroCup playoffs as Partizan Nice Belgrade hosts Frutti Extra Bursaspor at one of the continent's great venues. This last 16 tie comes from the Stark Arena here in the Serbian capital and is set to be quite an atmosphere and quite a night. The away side have made the short flight from Bursa to Belgrade, and what a journey they've been on. Only promoted from the Turkish third tier in 2016, only a top flight club since 2019. Tonight they play their first ever postseason game in European competition. And boy are they in at the deep end here in Belgrade. The Dusan Olimpijevic's side arrive with confidence.
It's pressure on both sides. Of course, when you play in front of your fans, you have a big advantage, especially when everybody knows what can expect in an arena like this and with full gym. So we know that it will be crowded and we will enjoy it.
Partizan arrive as strong favourites, of course, the second seed in their group, and expected to challenge for the championship. It's a club that's one of the sleeping giants of the European game, the 1992 EuroLeague champions, a 3-time Korać Cup winner, 8-time champions of Serbia. They're a perfect 8-0 here on home court this season, and they're led by the most successful coach on the continent as well, Željko Obradović, who led them to that EuroLeague title exactly 3 decades ago. What a story it would be if he could return, taking charge in his first ever EuroCup campaign to lead them back to the big time again. They are one of just 22 clubs to have ever won the EuroLeague title. Regular competitors in the top tier for large parts of the 80s, 90s and noughties.
We prepare ourselves for this, and we know how it's hard to play one game, elimination game, but all the year we fight for that, to come in that position and to play elimination game. So I believe that we are ready, and okay, it's time to play this game.
Welcome now inside the Stark Arena, where it's Partizan Nice Belgrade against Frutti Extra Bursaspor in the last 16 of the 2021-22 7 days EuroCup. Very good evening from me, Tim Long. The playoffs underway last night in European basketball's second-tier competition. We've already witnessed how precarious this new single-game knockout format can be. One of the 8th seeds, Ratio Farm Ulm, winning on the road at the top seed, Juventud Badalona, ending the campaign of a team that would have had home court advantage right through to the championship game. There can be no similar mistake for Partizan tonight. There were no mistakes for Cedevita and Andorra on home court. Both triumphed to Turk Telekom and Budućnost Podgorica respectively. The other 5 last 16 ties come your way tonight. Partizan as well as Valencia, Bologna and Gran Canaria all looking to avoid being on the wrong side of another upset. The winners of all of these last 16 ties play in the quarterfinals next week. The winners of this one face Cedevita. A matchup of 2 of the top scorers in this competition tonight. After 2 EuroLeague campaigns, Kevin Punter, a statement summer signing for Partizan. The Bursaspor Andrew Andrews, who's been on fire in recent weeks. 23.3 points per game over the last 8 games, shooting 47% from downtown. Punter averaging a EuroCup 6th best, 16.4 points a game through the season. Just listen to the reaction of the fans in the Serbian capital to the introduction of the team from Turkey. Bursaspor 8-10 through the season, finished 7th in Group B, just their 2nd ever continental campaign. And they finished it on a high, with a 4-game win streak at home to Borg, Venezia, and most impressively Valencia, as well as on the road at Ulm, who beat Badalona last night. Although that run for Bursaspor did come to an end in their final regular season game when they lost at home to Budućnost last time out. just hold on to your hats. Rip the armrests if you can. Partizan Belgrade to be introduced to a sold-out Stark Arena. And 4 to finish second in Group A, only behind Juventud on a tiebreaker. They started with 3 straight wins, including by 1 against Juventud. They lost at Andorra, but bounced back with another 3-game win streak. They lost at Lokomotiv before emphatic back-to-back wins, then lost 3 of the next 4, including by 8 on the road in Badalona, to surrender the head-to-head tiebreaker for top spot. But they finished the regular season with 3 significant wins in a row to seal the second seed. Importantly, by 15 points over third-place Metropolitan, by 22 at Slaus Wrocław, and by 16 in Trento. They're only 4 and 5 on the road this season, but they are a perfect 8-0 here in Belgrade. Led by the 9-time EuroLeague winning head coach Željko Obradović, who embraces his fellow Serbian Dusan Olimpijević. He's given Coach Olimpijević plenty of praise ahead of this one, with Olimpijević back in Belgrade, having taken charge of Crvena Zvezda, Partizan's great rivals, in the 2017-18 EuroLeague season. In sport taking place here at the Stark Arena, as we see the full rosters for Bursaspor. John Holland over 4 games since signing, averaging 10 points. Darren Needham, the team's second best, 12.8 points, shooting 50% on the outside, 4.9 assists a game as well. Onuran Bitim having a breakout campaign, a team third best, 12.1 points. Kavarius Hayes at centre, 9 points a game, and a team high 6.2 rebounds. A competition 6th best, 2.4 offensive rebounds, and a competition 3rd best, 1.2 blocks a game. For Partizan, Zangladei, one of their big signings in the summer, averaging a team second best 13 points, as well as a joint team second best 5.3 rebounds, shooting the ball very well. Alexei Avramaric averaging 8.1 points, a team high 3.3 assists, a league second best 1.7 steals. Centre Matthias Lesor, a team third best 12.3 points, and team highs of 6.2 rebounds and 2.9 offensive rebounds. There's also a very talented young point guard in Jan Madar, 21 years of age, averaging 8.4 points and a team second best 2.9 assists. I should expect Partizan have the edge in most of these statistical categories. They're averaging a EuroCup 4th best 85.1 points a game, only conceding a league 5th best 76.8 points. As we see the starting lineups at the bottom of your picture, offensive rebounding, an area where Partizan can dominate in this matchup. The 3rd best team in the competition, Bursaspor the 4th worst. The Turks are to cause an upset. They need to keep protecting the ball. They give it the fewest turnovers in the EuroCup. They need to keep knocking down threes as well. They rank 3rd in the league on the perimeter, shooting over 38%. But they surely need to improve their defense. They allow opponents to shoot a competition high 41% from downtown, and a competition second best 58% on the interior. Diligence and desire on the defensive end demanded here tonight to try and counteract the many talents and the huge atmosphere of Partizan. Partizan need to use the energy and the noise of this packed-out arena to pressure Bursaspor from the start. This is their comfort zone. It's led to some huge wins this season, 5 of their 8 wins in Belgrade by at least 25 points. Bursaspor have to stay calm and composed under that pressure and do what they can to avoid a big gap developing. Ratio van Ulm providing the perfect template last night in Badalona. Don't panic when behind, keep focused, keep fighting. And if you keep it close down the final stretch, home court can become a disadvantage. Nervous energy transferring from fans to players to provide a psychological shift. But that arguably is far more difficult to instigate here in Belgrade. Partizan only have to look back to that game 24 hours ago for an example of how a season's work can disintegrate in a matter of minutes. Juventud Badalona, the only team to finish ahead of Partizan in Group A, both with 100% home records in the regular season. That came to an abrupt end for the top seed last night as they were dumped out by Ulm. A result that shocked the 6,500 in attendance. Perhaps close to three times that many here in this arena tonight. As we wonder if lightning could strike again in Belgrade this evening. It doesn't get more passionate than Partizan playoff basketball. Belgrade booming with anticipation and ecstasy. With Bursaspor are to survive the Serbians' heat. They're going to have to produce better defense than that. Belša Koprivica setting the tone in the opening seconds. They get an open look for three and they hit it. That will calm the jangling nerves. Hard to even hear yourself think in this atmosphere, in this sizable arena that is packed to the rafters as the day goes to work, trying to put Dudzicki out the way. Difficult shot falling down. Now they're short-handed on the defensive end, but then a whistle. This is going to be feisty and physical, with pride and passion reverberating around one of the biggest arenas on the continent. Foul called on Rade Zagarac. Partizan 8-0 at home. Former EuroLeague champions. Bursaspor just 2-7 on the road, playing their first ever postseason game. Almost turning it over under pressure, but getting away with it. The day tips it to Koprivica, a 21-year-old centre. They have 6 players born in the year 2000 or later on their EuroCup roster this season. Led by the most experienced head coach in the business as Dallas Moore knocks down a shot and Partizan have the lead again. Derek Needham, 31-year-old American guard, playing his third EuroCup campaign with his third different club. Poked away there by Zagarac. Recovered by Hayes, though. Crossover, pull back, three-point shot, hits the bottom of the net. And Bursaspor is striking the target early on. How about that start from the breakout youngster, Onur Alpbitim? Down 2 threes already, the 22-year-old Turkish international forward. Koprivica, pass deflected towards him as Punter looked to find the big man in the paint. We talked about the importance of the three-point shot for Bursaspor, one of the best three-point shooting teams in the competition. They've knocked down 2 in the opening 2 minutes. Dallas Moore. He'll take a contested 3 and he wants some help from the official, doesn't get it, but he was caught. And Bursaspor not hanging around, take another 3. Rebound ripped down by Zagarac though. Kevin Punter. Open mid-range shot. Falls well short from Koprivica. They are going to cheer every single possession, every single defensive action. Every single shot that goes in like it's a game winner. Three-point shot for their biggest offensive weapon, Kevin Punter, misses it. Offensive rebound. Almost taken away, but not quite by Kavarius Hayes. challenge two, fall short for Zagorac. A little panicky in possession from Partizan. They've only hit 2 of their 6 shots so far. And the first of those was that breakaway dunk off the opening tip. Although Bursaspor turning the ball over. And then picking up their first foul. Zagorac puts it on the floor. Koprivica back out. They're struggling to create, but still plenty of time left on the shot clock. Kevin Punter, who can create all by himself. 3-point shot falls short. Now only 2 of 7 on the outside. Or 2 of 7 from the field, rather, Partizan. Here's Moore. And we'll go again off another offensive rebound. Kicks to the corner, wide open, locked and loaded. Ledet misses again, another offensive rebound. Ledet inside this time, finally gets one to stick. They were only 2 of 8 from the field before he scored on a 3rd chance scoring opportunity. Partizan have got 4 offensive rebounds already. That's a nice pass inside, though, for the points from David Dudzinski. So efficient, shooting 63% on the inside and 43% on the perimeter in his 2nd EuroCup campaign. Contested shot close to the basket, wouldn't go off the hop for Punter, but he goes to the line. After the foul on Andrew Andrews. It's a young roster, but it's a very experienced head coach in Željko Obradović, won the first of those 9 EuroLeague titles, record 9 EuroLeague titles with Partizan, all the way back in 1992. And then 1 each with Barcelona and Real Madrid, before 5 with Panathinaikos, and most recently the 2017 championship with Fenerbahce. This season's EuroLeague Final Four, of course, will be here in this arena. Bursaspor breaking the press and looking to break Partizan's spirits in the process. They've started very well indeed as Dudzinski scores again. Not backing down in this big atmosphere, the 7th seed team. Dudzinski now has 5 points, completes the 3-point play. Bursaspor lead by 3. They've shot the ball very efficiently, 4 of 6 from the field, but Partizan have taken 4 extra shots because they've grabbed 4 offensive rebounds. There's Dallas Moore, the 27-year-old American, up against Needham, his fellow countryman. Touch-tight defense, forcing the miss, but yet again! Barsha Koprivica on the boards. Producing some playoff power in the paint. Bittin, 2 threes already, this time takes it onto the interior, misses a shot. Ledet the rebound. Partizan looking to take the lead again, having trailed by 3. Midway point to the first quarter. Punter. Koprivic has started well. Far side this time with 3. Knocked down by Dallas Moore. Needham. Andrew Andrews, the up fade, and the flyby. The bounce pass had too much on it towards Bittin in the corner. Far too much from Derek Needham, who holds his hand up apologetically. And the first real sign that Bursaspor perhaps are starting to struggle with the occasion and with the crowd. The timeout might give them a chance to settle. What a backdrop for this huge playoff confrontation. Single game knockouts all the way to the championship. Partizan will hope to play here all the way if they can. They would have ideally liked to secure top seed, of course, in Group A. But the team that finished in that top position have been knocked out already. And that's another boost to their hopes of lifting the trophy. They've come from 3 down to lead by 2 here. That's more with 5 points, knocking down their first 3-pointer. And the pass inside, Koprivica can't convert. He's got 2 dunks already, could have been a hat-trick in the opening 6 minutes. Another heavy bounce pass from Bursaspor, 2-on-1, fast break. Ponta takes it all the way. Koprivica misses again. That's offensive rebound number 6 now. They'll try and upgrade to a 3. Rebound Turin. Andrews slicing and scoring. And just alleviating the pressure on the road team to tie the game. Moore playing a big role early on. Ledet puts it on the floor, past his man, bumps bodies, still can't get it to go as he gets the question of the official. And every single call is going to be challenged by the many thousands in attendance here tonight. And that particular one challenged on the Bursaspor bench by Dusan Olimpijevic. What an occasion for the young coach back in Belgrade, where he coached Crvena Zvezda a few seasons ago. Took over Bursaspor late last season, won 3 of his 4 games in this competition as Bursaspor exited their debut campaign of the regular season. He's done a super job this season. They've won 4 of their last 5. And they're looking to send shockwaves through the competition with an upset here. Lasor in the game for the first time, grabs a rebound. Nothing to separate these two over the first 7 minutes. Ledet to Trifunovic, another one of their 21-year-olds. Back to Ledet, who's got EuroLeague experience, as has Lasor. Lasor looking to body his way to the basket. And the finger roll wouldn't fall with the left hand. He's a young veteran, Matthias Lasor, at the age of 26. He's played a couple of EuroLeague seasons, a couple of previous seasons in this competition as well. EuroCup first teamer last season, en route to the title with Monaco. And an EuroCup second teamer with Malaga in 2019. Still Partizan possession here, and the day will inbound. Final 3 minutes of the first quarter. Trying to break free and getting it on this near side. Avramovic. Picked by Andrews though. And looking to dunk on Lasor. Was bitten, and it's a foul on the big man. Well, this 22-year-old shows no fear whatsoever. Onu outbit him, having a breakout campaign in this competition. 12.1 points, 3.8 rebounds, 2.1 assists, and 1 steal on average. Unfazed by the occasion. His first full continental campaign. He managed 4 brief EuroLeague appearances with Efes 4 seasons ago as a teenager. He's got 7 points to lead all scorers. 3-point shot for Partizan. And they try and protect their backboard, which has been a rare occurrence for Bursaspor. Partizan will get it back again. 8 offensive rebounds for Partizan in 7.5 minutes. Bursaspor haven't grabbed a single one. That is a remarkable statistic, and even more remarkable that Bursaspor still lead. The day looking to change that, but steps on the baseline and turns it over. Only the second turnover for the home team. Bursaspor have had 3. Partizan, the 3rd best offensive rebounding team in the competition. Bursaspor, the 4th worst. The count on the offensive boards, just updating his, it's actually 9 offensive rebounds for Partizan. Less than 8 minutes. That is a big problem that Bursaspor have to solve. Andrew Andrews looking to work with Dudzinski. And there's a whistle on the play, and the reaction of the Stark Arena, I think, will tell you it's an offensive foul. Abramovich taking a hit to the mouth. Little thrust up of the right elbow from Andrew Andrews. It's 2 fouls on Bursaspor's star player already. That's another big concern for them. Final 2 minutes of the first. Tough shot, scooping score from Abramovich, who bounces back after that blow to the head. Partizan ahead by a whisker, 15-14, with just under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. This is an experience those players will never forget. Bursaspor only founded in 2014. Started out in the Turkish 3rd tier. First promotion in 2016. Some ambitious recruitment then led to a 3rd place finish in the 2nd division, just missing out on back-to-back promotions. Reached the semi-finals again in 2018, won the league in 2019 to earn a spot in the top flight for the first ever time. Last season played in continental competition for the first ever time. They were only 3-7 in the EuroCup regular season, where they bowed out last season. They're 8-10 this season, and now playing their first ever playoff game, and it happens to be here. To get going, he's only taken 1 shot and missed it, no assist yet. Bit it, trapped, found a way out, now there's space. And a strong attack, shut down by Tristan Vukcevic. The teenager with a big block, and here's the boom from Belgrade. They can't turn that into points on the offensive end. Bursaspor will go again to try and take the lead. Needham. Back to Needham, looking to show unlimited range. Derek Needham knocks down Bursaspor's 3rd 3. What opens up a free path into the paint. And a breakdown in the Bursaspor defense. Jan Madar taking full advantage. 17-17. Nothing to separate these two over 9.5 minutes. Needham, he's feeling it on the outside now, and he banks it in. Derek Needham doing his thing from deep. Back-to-back threes. Only he will know if he meant that one. Slicing and dicing the defense and getting the contact on his way. Avramovic all pumped up here for Partizan. Chance at a three-point play, the old-fashioned way to tie the score with 11 seconds to play in the first quarter. It off the hop, 20-20, 11 seconds left for Bursaspor, who will hope to generate the final shot of the first quarter. It's been a high-scoring quarter. That's the way Bursaspor like it. They've been the strangest team, I suppose, in EuroCup history, in a sense that they're the most efficient offensive team in the competition and the least efficient defensive team. Derek Needham again. The back-to-back threes, misses that one from three-quarter court, well short. 20-20. Second seed against seventh seeds, but inseparable over the first 10 minutes. It could be a nervy night in Belgrade. Let's take a look at some of the biggest moments from the opening 10 minutes, and it started with a big one straight away from Bolsha Koprivica. Then came the Bursaspor barrage of threes, knocked down by Onu Albitin. He hit two early on, gave them a lead. Partizan came back strong with the best combining. Day and Koprivica key. Bursaspor, it's about the three-point shot. They've only converted 3 twos in the game. They've knocked down 4 threes. Derek Needham with the last two. One from several feet back, one off the backboard. And that was a three-point play with the and one for Alexei Avramovic. He's the joint top scorer for Partizan with 5 points, along with Dallas Moore. For Bursaspor, 7 for the 22-year-old Onu Albitin. Also had 6 for Derek Needham on those 2 threes and 5 for David Dudzinski. One there, Tristan Vukcevic also stepped up with one of the best moments of the first quarter, the block. 19-year-old who came through the juniors at Real Madrid, initially at Olympiacos, made 12 appearances in the EuroLeague and then joined Partizan in January. He remains on the court for the start of the second quarter, 20-20. Bursaspor with the ball. Giving as good as they're getting so far, despite the palpable home court advantage for Partizan. Omar Ukku out, number 9, for the first time. This is John Holland from the elbow, missed by Kavarius Hayes. He's yet to score, that was his first shot in fact. So many potential protagonists who haven't yet really arrived on the scene. Vukcevic wants to do something good on the offensive end now with a hand in his face, knocks down the shot over the top of Metin Turan. Big block, and now the 2 for the teenager. Swift passing through the press again, far side, bit in, locked and loaded. Off the hop, no. A battle on the boards. Still Bursaspor possession. was Bittim's first miss on the outside after hitting 2 threes early on. Inbounding pass deflected. Madar in transition, looking to go coast to coast, got it off the backboard. 2 buckets for the 21-year-old guard. Partizan by 4. There's Al, only averages 11 minutes a game. Bittim. He's taken on the biggest responsibility so far for Bursaspor. Pirouette on the perimeter. And a foul called on Avramovic, much to the frustration of this passionate crowd. About him being unfazed. We've seen his shooting ability, the confidence to try and attack the basket with the ball as well against multiple defenders. Looks as though Onuralp Bittim is thriving in this atmosphere. Don't need him. Has started to come to the party as well. Bittim, those two combining, gets past 1, attacks 2 again, grabs his own rebound and puts it in. Onuralp Bittim with a statement performance in the first half. Madar. Cevic passes back, he'll look to run interference on the perimeter now. Into the corner, excellent catch from Madar. Didn't readjust to convert the 3 though. And that's a really big and important job on the boards against Lesource for Kavarius Hayes. Remember, 9 offensive rebounds for Partizan in the first quarter. They haven't managed one yet in the second. So Bursaspor starting to solve that particular problem, and it was a big problem. Needing to work with Bittim again. Bittim showing his confidence and ability again. He thought he was fouled mid-air. Doesn't get the answer he wants from the official. Cevic for 3. 2 meters 9 forward, taking an outside shot. Partizan are only 1 of 10 on the perimeter though. Bittim. Swiped away by Lesource, who got it at the second bite of the cherry. The big man leading the fast break, but turning it over to Needham. And now they're threadbare at the back. Partizan and on the trail with the flying finish. The Turks have takeoff in their first ever postseason appearance. David Dudzinski with the dunk. Bursaspor back level from 4 down. 7 now for Dudzinski. A timeout for Partizan. They would have had one eye on that game in Badalona last night, Partizan. They have come into this knowing the significance of the occasion and the format, knowing there are very few opportunities to overcome errors. They have to be fully focused, fit and firing on all cylinders, otherwise their season comes to an end tonight. 24-24 after 13 minutes. Avramovic looking to attack the basket again. Lasor will try and tip it back, did an excellent job to save it. Madar, back to Trifunovic. Step back three from another 21-year-old talent. Uroš Trifunovic from deep. Only shooting 21% on the outside this season. And Belgrade booms again. Needham working with Hayes. Still hasn't scored, still only taken one shot. It's Holland who takes this one, long two rims out. Rebound Trifunovic. Madar looking to dance with the defense. Passes on towards Lasor, forced away by Hayes. He'll back him down, gets away. Forced into the miss though, fans want to foul. Lasor has to pick himself back up. Good defense from Hayes. Dudzinski, guarded by Ledet. Dudzinski with 7 points. Can't add 2 to that tally. Shooting the better percentage on the interior, but Bursaspor with twice as many threes. Madar, guarded by Holland, gets away, adjusts his feet, misses the shot, Hayes the rebound. It's been a big improvement on the boards from Bursaspor, just 1 offensive rebound given up in this quarter versus 9 in the first quarter. Bitin. He's been the spark for the Turks so far. Nice pass this time to the far side, and John Holland hits another 3. They're 5 of 8 from downtown. 27-27 at the midway point of the second. Avramovic has been aggressive, attacking the paint, and scores again. Alexei Avramovic with 7 points. This has been more of a defense-orientated quarter after a 20-20 score at the end of 1. Just 9-7 so far here in the second. Bitin drawing the near double team onto Hayes, guarded by Lasor. He's not really fancied that matchup so far, but he turns the shoot over the top of Lasor, forced into the miss on just his second attempt, and then a whistle against Jan Madar. Trying to seal his opponent off to protect the backboard. 29-27 Partizan. There's the foul on Madar as he bunches Bitin over the baseline. Timeout. Bursaspor have the ball when we return. It's going to plan for Dusan Olimpijevich and his team so far. It's about maintaining this level of intensity through the course of the 40 minutes. It's a similar story that appears to be developing to the one in Badalona last night, when Juventud created several small leads, and Bursaspor on this occasion have faced the same issue and done exactly what Ratio Farboon did. Ensured that their hosts and the team who were favourites and the team with home court advantage didn't open up a significant gap and pull away. Holland with a miss, that would have tied it. Rebound Ledet. Avramovic. Kevin Ponta yet to score from the field, where he's 0 of 4. Ledet Runs into Hayes, passes off. Koprivica back to Lede, trying to get past Hayes again, who put up the defensive ceiling. And that was excellent play from Kavarius Hayes. And in transition, Dudzinski will fly again, and Bursaspor mean business in Belgrade. Back level once more. 9 first-half points for Dudzinski. 3.5 to play in the second quarter. Ponta just 2 points from the foul line. 3-point shot rattled in by Avramovic. And he looks to rally the crowd as well. Double digits in the opening 17 minutes for Alexa Avramovic. He's picked up the slack where others have struggled for Partizan. Hayes bumping his opponent out the way, grabbing the rebound. Where's the option? It comes in the form of Holland. What a play from John Holland. The hustle and then the highlight. Physicality and finesse for Bursaspor. And he tags on the extra point for yet another tie. 6 points in 9 minutes now for John Holland on only his 5th appearance for the club in this competition, a late arrival to their EuroCup roster. Lede, he'll take the 3, and he got it. First on the outside for Zach Lede, just his 2nd field goal. Partizan by 3, 2.5 to play in the first half. Andrews with the pass, drawing the attention of the defense like moths to a flame. And David Dudzinski burning Belgrade again. He leads all scorers now with 11 points. He's 5 of 7 from the field. Andrews has only taken 1 shot and made it. He has now dished 4 assists. This is a star guard who averages a team-high 13.7 points. But he's taken on a playmaker's responsibility. He's already around his season average for assists, Andrews. He's getting his teammates involved, maybe saving his own scoring spurt for later on. Games don't come much closer than this one. Bursaspor have led by only as many as 3. Partizan have led by only as many as 4. On only 1 occasion has this been a 2-possession game. Partizan by 1 off the back of the timeout here. Attacking strong again, Avramovic. Not this time, but another offensive rebound. Koprivica. Mid-range floater way over the top. Frutti wanted a foul, didn't get it. Bursaspor not hanging around. Stop and pop 3 will drop right on cue for Andrews. Only his 2nd shot of the game, and Bursaspor lead. 5 points, 4 assists in 10 minutes for him now. Efficiency personified for Andrews. Foul on Bursaspor as Željko Obradović blows a fuse. 1.5 minutes to play in the first half. His team strong favourites, not just tonight, but to go all the way for the championship. At least they were at the very start of the season. Bologna perhaps slight favourites at the moment. But Partizan, so many high-quality pieces of the puzzle. The coach, the most significant of them all, trail here to the 7th seed Bursaspor. Abramovich, he's taken on a huge responsibility, trying to get free of Needham. And he's going to turn it over on a travel as he looked to draw the foul. The defense didn't bite. And they forced Abramovich to stop thinking about his feet. He's got 10 points, 2 assists in 11 minutes. Nobody else has more than 5 for Partizan. He's just committed his 2nd turnover. Partizan's 7th, which is 2 more than Bursaspor, who've protected the ball really well, as they usually do. The league leader in terms of keeping turnovers down. It's helped make up for the fact they've given up 11 offensive rebounds in this first half. Needham into the lane. Little push shot wouldn't fall. Offensive rebound, not once but twice. Kavarius Hayes still won't go. And Bursaspor will keep on coming. Wave after wave of offense lapping against the Partizan perimeter. As the 3-point shot rims out into the hands of Lede. And he's fouled in transition by Dudzinski. Seconds to play in the first half. Punter, still no points from the field for Kevin Punter, who averages a EuroCup 6th best 16.4 points a game this season. He's 2 of 2 from the foul line, but 0 of 4 from the floor. Hayes goes out. He's had a tough night on the offensive end. 0 of 5 from the field, no points, but he's done well on the defensive end. Punter to Lede. The paint opens up for him, kicks it back out. Is this Punter's moment? No. 0 of 5 from the field. Moore will take on the baton, and he'll run with it. Dallas Moore to the rescue. Partizan ahead. 8 points in 7.5 minutes for Moore. 7 to shoot for Bursaspor. Needham. Threw it away over his teammate in the corner and over his teammates on the bench. There's 3.4 seconds, and they have called possession in favour of Bursaspor. It was very high. It took a touch on its way out of bounds. Needham to Andrews, trying to find a little bit of room to breathe. Wasn't enough. And Partizan by a whisker edged the first 20 minutes. And if it wasn't already, this one is getting very heated. In front of a crowd of 19,224. Partizan lead Bursaspor by 1, 48-37 at half-time.
How important will it be to score some open shots?
Yes, this is the game of. I know it's big pressure. It's one game. It's game win or go home. We know that we are a little bit tight in this moment. I know that we are going to come back even stronger in second half. This crowd is the best in Europe. They support us each second, and we're gonna give everything on the court to win the game.
Thank you.
Aleksa Avramovic, the man who's dealt best with the playoff pressure for Partizan. He's over his season average for scoring already, 10 points in 11.5 minutes. Bringing his best on the big occasion. 3 of 5 on the inside, 1 of 3 on the outside. He's hit a free throw for a three-point play as well. 10 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds.
Great numbers
so far.
for three-point shot. Can you continue like that?
I think so, yeah, because they're collapsing a lot. They're playing really hard defense. When we find those kickouts, we're going to make them.
Thank you.
David Dudzinski with 11 points to lead all scorers. They've all come on the interior, 5 of 7 from two-point range. And 1 from the stripe. He's talking about the three-point shots there. But all of the damage he's done has been on the interior. His teammates have knocked down 6 of 10 on the perimeter. That high three-point percentage sees Bursaspor only down by 1 at the main break, shooting 60% on the outside. Partizan only 5 of 15 from three-point range. Both teams struggling on the interior. Not too many trips to the foul line either. Absolutely nothing to separate these two through the opening quarter. 20-20 the score. Despite the emphatic finish to set the tone from Basha Koprovica. Then came the Bursaspor threes. A couple from Bitim, a couple later on from Needham. Partizan doing much of their good early work off the boards, grabbing 9 offensive rebounds in the first quarter, finished the first half with 12. Bursaspor have been every bit as good as their host, led by Željko Obranović, the home team, with all the experience on the continent. And all of the big names, but it's Bursaspor in their first ever playoff appearance, who are snapping away at the heels of the former EuroLeague champions. 38-37 at half-time here at the Stark Arena.
Swing of the ball there by Madar into the day. Finds the basket inside. Nice drive into the paint for him. Works his way inside and finds the power to get that shot off. And nice behind the back, bounce pass to Leday. Gives him all the time in the world for the dunk. Leday. And they get it in on the third time of trying. Leday, nice three.
Cause for concern for Bologna again. Mannion turns it over. Their 8th turnover already. Rose with the ankle breaker, rubbing salt in Mannion's wounds. And then some more. Kicking Bologna when they're down on the canvas.
Finding the basket that time. Madar taking it all the way. And nice behind the back, bounce pass to Leday. Gives him all the time in the world for the dunk.
And stolen away by Cummings. Numbers in the open court. Here's Hunter. Jams it in. Vince Hunter with back-to-back dunks has suddenly turned the momentum back around. Oh, now Johnson dunks it. Of course he does. Steal and the dunk. Read it yesterday. Bob says a glance at the shot clock. It's late. He goes inside. What a block from Hayes.
Nice catch on the inside. Louis Labrie backdoor cut and finishes with a two-fisted jam, elevating off 2 feet.
And good defense from Venice.
So it's Lopez Adoste. Dublovic gives it back to him on the cut. Nice give and go. Terrific defensive presence from Jallo, who is really energetic, and he's running the floor and finishing with a fast break flush. Defense into offense in a flash. And Kareem Jallo down the floor in the blink of an eye.
Seven seconds to shoot. Harris tries to get away from Teodosic, loses it. Is there time here for Bologna? It's Teodosic. Got it! He banks it in at the buzzer. Milos Teodosic to the rescue for Bologna.
Oh, yes, the pickup from Khalifa Diop. And the assist from Lopez.
Welcome back to the Stark Arena half-time here in this last 16 tie in the 7 days EuroCup. Partizan leading by just a solitary point against Bursaspor, 38-37, in front of a crowd of over 19,000 in this tremendous facility. To get some reaction from the two head coaches for you in a moment before we start the third quarter. Feeling it's going to be many twists and turns to come over the course of the next 20 minutes of EuroCup basketball. Some of the superstars who are yet to step up on the big stage, some role players who carry plenty of responsibility. The team has led by more than 4 points. Partizan had a 4-point lead. Bursaspor have led by 3. There's never been more than a 2-possession separation. That only happened on one occasion. Bigger part of these fans play, you wonder, down the final stretch of this one. It'll be like Juventud Badalona last night, where they get nervy if it's close in the fourth quarter. Their team over the finish line and into the quarterfinals. I have to say that Bursaspor have dealt excellently with the situation.
Coach, great effort in first half. Probably battle till the end of this game.
Yeah. I mean, exactly. We show some character, we show some response, which was, in my opinion, the most important thing, to show some effort, to fight and to respond, nothing else. I hope will be the same thing in second half, because we know what we can expect from them.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Do Dusan Olimpijevich, the Bursaspor head coach, just representing all of us, just desperate to get back to the action. Good performance over the first 20 minutes from his team. It's on the defensive end where they've done better than they have for much of the season. Let's hear from Željko Obradović.
Coach, even game, what did you tell to your guys at the break?
No, we play very nervous offensively, first of all. It's obvious if you play the game and in 20 minutes you have just 6 assists, something is wrong. So we need to be more calm and to play our game.
Thank you, Coach.
The nerves are bad now for his team. They're only going to get worse, you feel, if the game remains on a knife's edge as it is. The average Partizan 85.1 points a game this season, just 38 at the half. Bursaspor's defense concedes over 81 a game. So they have improved immensely, doing it on this stage in front of over 19,000. Give the Turkish team plenty of confidence. They can sense their opportunity for an upset with the finish line in sight. This, you feel, is a big third quarter in terms of the end result. Partizan able to settle the nerves and come out firing in the third and open up a gap. The quality to leave Bursaspor letting their dust very quickly. Bursaspor just need to do what they were doing the first 2 quarters, stay touch tight, make their big push in the fourth. So we saw a game last night, battle owner from back level from an 8-point deficit. That's as much as the lead is for Jean to battle over at any point. Producing 28 points to pull away. Trying to crumble under the pressure on home court. Doesn't feel like it at the moment here in the Stark Arena. There is going to be plenty of pressure piled on Partizan the longer this game goes on if they don't pull away. Now, when we start the third quarter, it's the calm before the storm, if there ever is calm. These fans are involved. Promising campaigns in this competition. Partizan under Andrea Trinchieri, who's since been in quarterfinals 2 seasons ago. They failed to make the playoffs. Sasha Filipovski last season. Resurrect this great club. Back to the big time, back to trophies. He's here because it's his hometown, his home club, because he wants so desperately to write that fairy tale story. The fairy tale could come to an end tonight. If Partizan aren't careful. Bursaspor start the second half with the ball. Only down by 1. Bitten. Andrews looking to edge his way, meander his way into the paint and draws contact from Rade Zagoras. He took 2 shots in the whole of the first half, Andrews. And hit them both, one on the inside, one on the outside. But he dished a game-high 4 assists with just 1 turnover. He's at the line for the first time. 28-year-old American playing his first campaign in pan-European competition. First moved to Turkey in 2016. Adapted seamlessly to this level. Team high 13.7 points, a team second best 4.1 assists a game. Efficient shooting percentages. The second best game of the season last time out against Budućnost when he had 26 points. 1-2 at the line and we're level again. So many ties in this game already, 38-38. Hunter. And far side with 3-ball missed by Zagarats. The rebound for Bitty. Needham. 6 points for him, only 2 of 6 from the field. Andrew Andrews takes the 3 and he's fouled on it by Zaglade. A sign of the nerves and the pressure for Partizan again, perhaps. Particularly an angle to see the contact as Lade looked quizzically towards the official. Andrews had only just been out the line for the first time tonight, back there again, split the previous pair. Punter, a star scorer, getting a few words of wisdom from Željko Obradović. Punter's 0 of 5 from the field, just 2 points from the foul line in 11.5 minutes. Said he couldn't resist the opportunity to drop down a level from the EuroLeague where he's played the last couple of seasons, went to the Final Four with Milan last season. Couldn't resist the opportunity to play here in Belgrade with Partizan under coach Obradović. A tough night for him so far. Here he is again, Punter. Moore. Koprovica. Those two have performed well. Here's Zagarats. Trying to get past Hayes, far easier said than done. Lade with a big offensive rebound, a fresh 14 on the shot clock. Ball in the hands of Punter, who's going to keep on shooting. Kevin Punter has come to the party for Partizan. His first field goal of the game, and it's a chance to make it a 4-point play. Only seconds after those words of wisdom from coach Obradović. He tapped on the extra one. Partizan lead by that one. Punter now with a bit of confidence. Bittin's been confident all night, and he got fouled on that shot. Continues to show no fear. Zagarats the infringer. Only played a minute and a half in the third quarter. That's the third team foul for Partizan. Hitting at the line. It's double figures. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, and 2 assists. Make it 11 points. Make it a Bursaspor lead again. Punter. To attack once more, but the confidence evaporating as he lost the handle on the ball. Hung up high! Onur Bittin as Bursaspor bring Belgrade to its knees. Lade misses. Koprovica, does he travel with it? Throws it away anyway. Bursaspor have tied their largest lead of the night at 3 points. Doing it in transition. With their young talent taking charge again. 13 for Onur Bittin. Now a chance to make it the out-and-out largest lead. Bittin once more on the perimeter this time. Needham completely free, just had to keep his cool and composure in the paint, and is the largest lead of the evening at 5 points. That's enough to force a timeout from Željko Obradović on the Partizan bench. We've seen just 6 points and 1 field goal for Punter. Just 5 points so far for Ledet on 2 of 7 shooting. 0 points for Lesor, who's 0 of 2 from the field and has only played 9 minutes. The majority of Partizan's big hitters have been shut down by a Bursaspor team that have struggled on the defensive end this season. That one halfway down, back out again for Dallas Moore. A chance now for the first 3-possession lead of the ball game for either team. Dudzinski. Now Bittin, the game's top scorer on 13 points. Andrew Andrews, the game's best facilitator on 5 assists, looking for another one. And a chance at a 3-point play for Kavarius Hayes as Bursaspor open the first 3-possession lead. Seven the advantage for the Turks. It's been a super start to the second half for them. Hayes can't tap the extra one on. 9 of 12 from the line now. 7 the largest lead though. Abramovic 3 off the high hop. Koprovitsa flying but not flying high enough. Andrew Andrews emerges with the ball. Hayes back to Andrew Andrews in the corner. Little push shot mid-range. Got it again. The tenacious Turks looking to take their big opportunity. Bursaspor lead by 9. Andrew Andrews has been excellent. Picked his moments to pounce, and so too has that man, Alexei Abramovic, who's keeping Partizan in it right now. 12 points. 7 the gap. Partizan need to play some defense. Offensive rebound, Hayes. And Partizan let off the hook that time. Dudzinski with Punter looking to take on the scorer's responsibility. Should mention that Partizan are playing on 4 fouls as a team in this third quarter as well now. It makes it harder for them to play that defense. Fouls from their defense for the rest of this period will send Bursaspor to the line. That was only the Turks' second foul, so they can still have 2 more to give. Expect this. Need every point they can get as Punter goes just 1 of 2 at this strike. He's 4 of 5 this evening. Nida to Andrews. Looking in a clinical mood now. Andrew Andrews dancing with the defense, dishing off. There's the hesitation from Hayes. He puts the foul on Koprovitsa, who'd already taken off to try and disrupt the shot. Bursaspor are looking very composed indeed. Obradovic not so much. It's only a 6-point margin. There's 16 minutes to play. It's hardly a big lead, but in the context of this particular game, it feels like one. Free throws from Hayes, who's had an off night shooting the basketball, just 1 of 7 from the field. Missed his first free throw attempt as well, but then hit 2 in a row there. There's the burst to the basket once more, and Hayes putting up the defensive ceiling, now racing the floor in transition. Andrews, Needham on the perimeter, well short on the 3. Another get out of jail situation for Partizan. And a foul on Needham as Punter looked to attack. I mentioned the difficult shooting night for Hayes, but in terms of his hustle and his defense, he has been outstanding. 7 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds, and that block shot a few moments ago. Punter. Partizan down by 8. Punter, 3-point shot. Kevin Punter releases the Partizan pressure valve with a chance for 2 4-point plays here in the 3rd quarter. When it felt like that upset was in the air for Bursaspor. Up step Kevin Punter. He can't complete the 4-point play. It makes it a 5-point margin, his 2nd 3 of this period. Needham dazzling the defense, but getting too much on the shot after seemingly doing all of the hard work. Punter feeling it on the outside. Punter to the rescue. He missed his first 4 shots. He's now knocked down 3 threes in the 3rd, and from 9 down, Partizan are within 2. Time out from Dusan Olimpievich on the Bursaspor bench. And they hope to douse out the flames of Kevin Punter and Partizan. It was a 9-point lead for Bursaspor. It was an 8-point lead only around 40 seconds ago. Now it's a 2-point edge for the Turks. Needham inside to Hayes with the 2-handed hammer off the back of the timeout from Coach Olimpievich. The perfect play at the perfect moment for the lead for Bursaspor. Number 4, Abramovich for Partizan. He's gone cold now. 4 minutes of the third quarter. Bittin. 10 seconds to shoot. Bittin wants to take it at Koprovic, one-on-one, little fade away from the foul line. Continues to take on the responsibility at the age of just 22. 15 points tonight for Onuralp Bittin. Ponta. He's taken on the responsibility of igniting the comeback for Partizan. It's another three for Ponta, halfway down, back out again that time. After he'd hit 3 already in this quarter. Needham. There's an offensive foul against John Holland. The turnover count was level at 6 before that one. Saw comes back in, having only played 9 minutes and missed both of his shots, yet to score in the game. A man who averages team third best 12.3 points. Final 3 minutes of the third. Partizan down by 6, both teams at the foul limit. Madar. High pass looping to Leday. Leday into the lane. Tight defense forcing the miss. Lesaur, his chance to get going. He got it! Muscle over magic for Matthias Lesaur. His first field goal, and it comes towards the end of the third quarter. At a point, not just tonight, but in the season, where Partizan really need their big names to step up. Lesaur has to settle for 2. His first 2 points of the night. Needham kicks to the far side. It's Holland for 3. John Holland making amends for his offensive foul a few seconds ago. Bursaspor by 7, have now knocked down 7 of 12 on the outside. There's a foul on Needham. Wrestling with Leday, and it will send, or with Lesaur rather, it will send the Partizan man to the strike. Third personal foul on Derek Needham. He joins Andrew Andrews and Kavarius Hayes on 3 for Bursaspor. Zagaratz has 4 already for Partizan, but nobody else has more than 2. Saw. Just missed one from the line as he tried to complete a 3-point play. He gets that one. Centre, who started this season in the EuroLeague with Maccabi, did well before making the move to Partizan. He's done well from the line to make it a 5-point game. 2.5 to play in the third quarter. Andrews, 11 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds in 15 minutes. Budzinski to Bittin, 2 more players who've impressed for Bursaspor. Budzinski draws the double team. Holland got fouled, and he got it to drop as well, and he will make the protest emphatically towards the official because they've waved the basket off. John Holland has to settle for a trip to the line. His 5th game since signing, a late arrival to the team, playing his 5th EuroCup campaign. Last season he went to the finals with Unix Kazan, averaged 10.3 points. He's been an important addition for Bursaspor. He's up to 10 points, make it 11 here tonight. 3 of 5 from the field, 3 of 3 from the line. 4 double-digit scorers in the game, Bursaspor already. Madar trying to take the ring road around the defense, not taking the ball with him, and turning it over. 7 turnovers apiece now. Final 2 minutes of the third. The tension cranked up with every passing second. Bit him. Frustrated with himself that he missed the shot. Abramovich put the brakes on the elbow. Madar, wrap-around bounce pass in towards Lesaur. Again in a wrestling match underneath the basket. This is what the new EuroCup format is all about. It's a cup final every night. Do or die, make or break, win or go home. Partizan in the first half were up by 4 points. Bursaspor in this third quarter, they've led by as many as 9. We saw at the line with a couple of important points, closes the gap here to 5. Bit it. 15.7 rebounds for the 22-year-old. Wants to attack Leday. Onu outbit him. Little up fake, little spin, bit of a travel. Excellent one-on-one defense from Zach Leday. He's only got 5 points Leday, 2 of 8 shooting. And that is a vital play on the defensive end from a player who dropped down to the EuroCup after 3 straight seasons in the EuroLeague to be a part of this Partizan project. Abramovich. Final minute of the third. Partizan a chance to make it a 1-possession game again. Recovered at centre court by the balancing Madar. Trifunovic as the two 21-year-olds combine. Trifunovic into the lane, looked to hang it up for Lesaur. He wasn't on the same wavelength. And a tough night, certainly from the field, continues for Matthias Lesaur, although he is now 4 of 5 at the foul line. Andrews back in. 3 key players for Bursaspor on 3 fouls. We will not want him to pick up a 4th before the 4th quarter. The other 2 players, Hayes and Needham, are still on the bench. Andrews to orchestrate the offense for Bursaspor. Up against the centre, Lesaur, a very mobile centre, trying to keep up with Andrews and failing to do so, as Andrew Andrews continues his excellent performance. 7 the lead for Bursaspor. Final 10 seconds of the third. Abramovich. Abramovich again, taking on that responsibility and doing it admirably in the dying embers of the third quarter. He's been the go-to guy for Partizan. The 27-year-old Serbian international. The season average is 8.1 points. He's now got 15 over the first 3 quarters tonight. Kevin Pontat's 13. Nobody else has more than 8 for Partizan. Lesaur stuck on 6, Leday on 5. Koprovica still only on 4, and he came early on. It's bit him from centre court. It wouldn't have counted. Wow. The fourth quarter to come. Bursaspor have a 4-point lead on the road in Belgrade. Partizan 60, Bursaspor 64 at the end of 3. Was the best offensive quarter for both teams. Kevin Ponta pouring fuel on the fire for Partizan. But Bursaspor put up 27 points to edge the period by 5. Andrew Andrews, 13.6 assists, 5 rebounds and a steal, doing a bit of everything and doing it so efficiently. Kevin Ponta late to the party, but now a big part of it. But the threes have been knocked down consistently all night for Bursaspor. They have 4 double-digit scorers behind the 13 of Andrews. They've got 11 each from Holland and Dudzinski. Leading the way, the 15 for Onu Rautbitin. They have the better shooting percentages from all distances and angles over the first 30 minutes. Look at the assist count. Coach Obradovic talked about that at half-time for Partizan. Only had 6 in the first half, wanted more. Well, it got even worse. They only had 1 in that third quarter. Bursaspor out of sight in that regard. The turnovers are even. The offensive rebounds are keeping Partizan not just in the game, but in the competition. And they've won the offensive rebounding count 15-8. This is what they signed these big names for. This is what they brought Željko Obradovic back for. These moments, these nights, these situations. When the heat is on, when the pressure is piled up. Partizan start the fourth with the ball down by 4. Trying to create an open shot on the perimeter. Abramovic dishes off. The saw hesitated. Usually so forceful and decisive in those moments. Not the way they wanted to start the final period. Andrews got free in the lane to knock down the 2. Mr. Efficient Andrew Andrews. 5 of 5 from the field. The lead for Bursaspor. Here's Lesaur as the runway opens up. Lightning from Lesaur. Striking the body of Bursaspor from the heavens. Just what he and his team needed. But it may yet be a case of lightning striking twice in the EuroCup. After beautiful team passing from Bursaspor as they look to do what Ulm did in Barcelona last night. Frutti has more experience of single-game, high-pressured knockout situations than Coach Željko Obradovic, going to so many Final Fours in the EuroLeague. Single-game knockouts in the semi-finals and the championship game. He's won 9 of those championship games. Is he going to prevail in this one? Abramovic, Partizan down 4. And the number 4 gets them back within touching distance. It's Abramovic. 15 points for him. Make it 18 in fact. More than double the season average. Now the defensive pressure in the day almost picked the pocket of Andrews. He escapes, spins to the perimeter, misses the shot. Madama rebound. Listen to the Serbian capital right now. Leday for 3. Rebound, John Holland, and a big one as well. As as he battles the sore for it. To burn the roof of the Stark Arena. Now they knock down the go-ahead three. 8 minutes to play versus 4-1. Passing again from the Turks, open three Andrews. They're missing a few open shots now. And Partizan will look to pass. Abramovich slows it down. Madar looks to quicken it up. Off the crossover, kick to the corner, Lede checks his feet. Thinks again, Punter, he's had the hot hand in this second half. Not this time for Kevin Punter. Top of the day, too long, the floor opens up. It's Madar who makes sure of the points. Partizan ahead from 9 down with 7 minutes to play. Defense the difference here in the fourth quarter, leading to the high percentage opportunity in transition. Bursaspor, who put up 27 points in the third quarter, down to just 2 in the first 3 minutes of the fourth. A couple of really good shots, Bursaspor, with some nice team passing, but missed them both. And we talk about little to no room for error. Bursaspor almost having to play a perfect game on the road at Partizan. Open shots that may come back to haunt them. Only a 1-point game though, with 7 minutes to play. Andrews is going to be in trouble. So efficient for so long. Only his second turnover. He was guilty of one of those open misses. We're seeing the first signs of a slip from Bursaspor, who've done so well. And Lede going strong. Couldn't convert over the top of Hayes. Andrews. Is that another foul on the offense? It is, this time on Hayes. Back-to-back offensive fouls on Bursaspor. There are 19,224 in the big house in Belgrade tonight to witness this last 16 single game knockout tie in the 7 days EuroCup. Partizan leading from 9 down, 6 minutes and change remaining. Madar skips past the defense to the basket and will soar with the helping hand. And listen to the Serbian capital sing. Now the whistles and the jeers rain down on Bursaspor. 3 lead for Partizan. Not anymore, says Needham. Bursaspor refused to back down. 11 for Needham, we are level again. He's 3 of 6 on the outside. 5.5 to play. The Saw up against Dudzinski. Pass deflected, picked off. Needham in transition. Andrews, they want to travel on the bench, not given. Open 3, nailed by Metin Ture. His very first shot of the playoffs. Bursaspor by 3 on their 9th 3 of the night. Hunter stuck to like glue, forced into the miss. Bittin protects the board. Just for a millisecond, this place going a little bit quiet. That's a rarity. Needham, guarded by the centre, Saw takes the deep 3 and gets nothing. That having hit a huge 3 not too long ago. Partizan 69, Bursaspor 72. 4.5 minutes to play. Take a check on your 7 days magic moment. It came right from the opening tip. Moshe Koprivica with the big dunk. The former EuroLeague champions looking to throw heavyweight blows at Bursaspor from the opening bow, but Bursaspor have had a chin of steel here in the Serbian capital tonight, and they have a 3-point lead as we hit the final 4.5 minutes of the season for one of these 2 teams. Farm Ulm won at Juventud Badalona last night. That was the 8th seed winning on the road at the top seeds and ending their perfect home record this season. Now we have the 7th seed leading on the road at the 2nd seed and looking to end Partizan's 100% record at home this season. To make that even crazier, a prospect, Bursaspor have only won twice away from home in this campaign. They lead by 3 here with 4.5 to play. Leday left unguarded, and he makes Bursaspor pay on the perimeter. 72-72. Andrews. It's an open 3 for Dudzinski. He can't do what Leday did, and was Saw flying through the sky to grab the rebound, got fouled by Ture. Big names stepping up when Partizan need them to. This is what they're paid the big bucks for. Slow start for many of Partizan's stars, but so far they're coming up with the goods in crunch time. Well, pass, Madar had to hang to keep it alive. Young Madar, pirouette in the paint. Magic. As the youngsters of Partizan look to thrive under the playoff pressure. That might just trump your 7 days magic moment. The 21-year-old with the hang time catch. And then the pirouette and talent in the paint. And he completes the three-point play. Partizan up by 3. Needham able to recover it. start. Excellent from the defensive end as well. Tenacious, young Madar. Bursaspor just about keep it. Passed on, little push shot, Dudzinski misses. And a foul on the floor as Bittin grabbed the loose ball. This is a dogfight now. Possession could matter. A breakdown on the inbound from the Partizan defense, and Dudzinski gets in for the score. Partizan by just one, as was the case at half-time. 4, I think, has still been their largest lead of the game. Abramovic, Madar, off the back of his excellent play, sidestep, three-point shot. Lesour trying to tame the rebound, and he did just about enough to keep it in Partizan possession. Dusan Olimpievic's team have won 4 of their last 5 games after a slow start to the season. This would be perhaps the biggest win in their history. But Matthias Lesour rocking the rank, raising the roof, and raising the bar in Belgrade. Partizan by 3, with less than 3 minutes to play. Tight defense for the day, forces the miss. Lesour, as I was mentioning a few minutes ago, one of those that started slow, but is excelling now when it really counts. Ponta was another of those, misses the mid-ranger off the hop, and Needham with the ball. 2 minutes and change remaining, Bursaspor down 3. Bittin. Needham, foul. It's the 3rd on Partizan. Bursaspor have got 4 here in the 4th, so any more fouls from the Turks on the defensive end will send Partizan to the line. Partizan now, we're seeing 3 on the graphic, but 4 on the monitor in terms of their foul counts. So we'll try and clarify that. It is 3 fouls for Partizan. They still have 1 to give. Bittin taking it into the lane, and a foul there. There's the 4th foul. And boy, did Bursaspor get away with it, because it looked as though Partizan had come up with the loose ball on a steal. Instead, they keep it for an inbounding situation. Andrews gives it away, and Belgrade bonds to Matthias Lesour. It feels and sounds like the glory days again for the 1992 EuroLeague champions. $19,000 on their feet at the Stark Arena. Was non-existent in the first half, now has 14 points, 7 rebounds and 2 steals. Bursaspor now need to keep it close. Bittin, three-point shot, rims out. Those threes have started to dry up. And stepping on the baseline, despite his very best efforts, Andrews turns it over. That third quarter saw Bursaspor put up 27 points to lead by as many as 9. They've been held to just 10 points here in the fourth. Partizan in that time, they put up 19. They lead by 5 and have the ball. The score here would be huge. Avramovic up against Andrews, off the ankle-breaking crossovers. He went for the showstopper of a finish. He's earned his opportunity to steal the spotlight with that big moment. But if he had the moment again, he'd probably have gone just for the layup. 18 points to lead all scorers tonight for Alexei Avramovic, as well as a team-high 4 assists. Could be a costly miss and a costly decision, though. Bittin puts it on the floor straight away. Needham for 3. Bursaspor refused to budge. Within 2 into the final minute. 14 now for Derek Needham. They've had 4 players between 13 and 15 points. Here's Lesor. Riding some contact through the lane. How about the mentality of Alexei Avramovic? Having missed that last shot, he takes his tally to 20 tonight. No foul on the 3. Rebound punter. Listen to the roar. It's that man again at the line, Alexei Avramovic, to try and make it a 6-point lead with 21 seconds to play. A young guard who moved back to Serbia this season to play under coach Obradovic after a couple of years in Spain. This is the first. He's more than double his season average tonight. 21 points as well as 4 assists now. Bursaspor need points and they need them quickly. Andrews, can he get it? Yes, he can after the mid-air collision with the bigger opponent, Lesor. Andrews keeps Bursaspor breathing. Now they'll look for the steal. It's a foul on Needham as they pressed Partizan as close to the baseline as they possibly could. Madar, 21-year-old, hits double figures. The 4th player to do so for Partizan tonight. 10 for him, 13 for Punter, 14 for Lesor, 21, which is a career high for Avramovic. No mistake at the line for Madar. It slips through Andrews' fingertips, he gets it back, they break the press, they try and break the rack. On a route, Bittin refuses to wave the white flag. Bursaspor back within 3. 10.7 left in the game. Is that an offensive foul? It is on Madar. Too physical in the challenge to try and generate some room under the press to receive the inbound pass. And there could be a sting in the tail for Partizan here. It's only the first season of these single game knockout ties, but already this is developing into one for the ages. After we had another last night. 9.7 to play. Bursaspor will have the ball back. We've just seen Derek Needham and Kavarius Hayes foul out for Bursaspor over this crazy finish. Andrew Andrews on 4 fouls as well. Jan Madar now on 4 for Partizan, as is Rade Zagorac, who has been for some time, hasn't played in a while. One last roll of the dice for Dusan Olimpijevic, the young Serbian coach who took charge of Partizan's arch rivals Crvena Zvezda a few seasons ago. He will try and draw something up. To tie the game for Bursaspor. You have to assume they'll go for the 3 for the tie. 10.7, shot clock turned off. Inbounding situation. Partizan could choose to foul. It's Holland. Sidestep. 3-point shot! History still beckons for Bursaspor. In the dying embers of their season, their flame is still faintly flickering. A 3 for the late arrival this season. Playing only his 5th game for the club in this competition, John Holland ties the score at 84 with 7 seconds to play. Željko Obradović's big moment on the bench. 7.1 to try and get the score to send them to the quarterfinals. Jan Madar to inbound. Who's going to get the shot? Kevin Ponte. He's hit so many big ones all season for them. Wants to take it one-on-one. 3-point shot. And we are heading to overtime. The first time in these single-game knockout ties in the 7 days EuroCup. We will go to the extra 5 minutes to decide who goes to the next stage of the competition and who goes out. At the end of regulation at the Stark Arena, Partizan 84, Bursaspor 84. Abramovich, 21 points, 4 assists, not enough over the 4 quarters though. For Partizan, Bursaspor, an excellent team display. They've had 5 scorers in double figures. Lesor with a huge second half as Partizan came from 9 down And look to be there off the back of this steal and breakaway dunk. But they're in danger of throwing it away. They had a 5-point lead, their largest of the night, with 14 seconds to play. Off a pair of free throws from Jan Madar. 84-79 was the score at that stage. Onuralp Bitim hit a 2-pointer 4 seconds later. And then on the inbound for Partizan, an offensive foul on Madar before the timeout from Dusan Olimpijevic and the 3-point shot for the tie with 7 seconds to play from John Holland. Five minutes to decide who goes to the quarterfinals. Partizan win the opening tip and get a possession in a situation where every possession could prove pivotal, but they missed the shot. Oh, what a laser beam pass! Excellence from Andrews, and in behind Dudzinski gives Bursaspor the lead. The 8th assist for Andrews to go along with 17 points. 3-point shot missed by Avramovic. How nervy can this place possibly get? Far side to Holland, who sent the game to the extra period with that three. Turan trying to step in away from Leday. There's a 3-second violation on the Bursaspor offense, and they will turn it over. It's close to being a foul, and a trip to the free throw line. Fine margins in this fine game. Leday open for the three. Gives Partizan the lead. Zach Leday now has 11, the 5th scorer for the hosts in double figures. They lead by 1. Bitim, 17 points for him tonight, as well as 5 assists and 9 rebounds. Both teams finish the 4th quarter at the foul limit. Those fouls carry through to the extra period, so any fouls from either defense send the opposition offense to the foul line, shooting foul or not. And they're all clutch from this point to the final buzzer. Andrews playing on 4 fouls. We have to remember that Bursaspor have had 2 of their star players foul out already. Derek Needham and Kavarius Hayes. Jan Madar has just fouled out for Partizan. Andrews just 1 of 2. So we're level, 87-87. 18 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds for him. Leday, he's just knocked down the 3, wants to take it at the baseline up against Bitim. Dishes off from the double team. And Matthias Lesor looks to bring the house down. He's had an explosive second half and picks up right where he left off in overtime. Trying to wriggle free, and then that was a good foul really from Dallas Moore, because it looked as though Bursaspor were in behind for the score. Moore making them earn it from the foul line. who's played only 2 minutes in this game. That free throw was his first shot of any kind. Did have a career night in the final game of the regular season. Tied his career high with 14 points. How about the mentality at the foul line to knock them both down? Leday, excellent defense from Holland, and then the ball was kicked. And Bursaspor will get it back. John Holland, what an addition for Bursaspor down the final stretch of the season. He's shown it at both ends of the floor tonight. And who's kept their season alive is out. Just 3 minutes on court. Turin, another of their role players. Andrew Andrews with a hand in his face, hits the big shot, and Bursaspor believe. 21 points for Andrews. Midway through overtime, Avramovic, step back three for the tie off the high hop. Andrews the rebound. He's starting to flirt with a triple-double. Bursaspor looking to take a 2-possession lead with 2 minutes of overtime to play. Andrews taking on the responsibility. Holland from the corner with yet another downtown dagger. Lodged into the sternum of Partizan. John Holland, the hitman. And the 7th seed is looking to take out the 2nd seed. Timeout called by Željko Obradović with Bursaspor up by 6. What a piece of the puzzle he is becoming here in the postseason. John Holland, 17 points now tonight. Partizan with less than 2 minutes to play, down by 6 points. Punter shifts it on. Leday steps mid-range, back to Punter. Leday, free, in the corner, they don't get it. The Saw, can he get the rebound? No. It's a big one for Bittin. It gives him the double-double. 1.5 minutes to play. Bursaspor keep their composure, they keep their place in this competition. Turan, they're playing as well, short-handed, remember. No Needham, no Hayes. Both fouled out. Is that away in time? No, it's not. They do at least the silver lining. As they take as much time away from Partizan as possible. 71 seconds to play. Partizan down 6. Avramovic dancing with the defense, missing the shot. The Saw beaten to the board by guess who? John Holland. Mr. Money time right now. Final minute. The dream is dying for Partizan. Bittin taking it to the basket. The dream killer. Onuralp Bittin with the exclamation mark. on a result that will send shockwaves across the EuroCup. And they will reverberate right across the continent, through to the EuroLeague as well, because many expected Partizan to challenge to be back in the top-tier competition. Double-doubles for Bittin and Andrews. 19 points, 10 boards, 5 assists for Bittin. 21 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds for Andrews. Partizan need every single point on every single shot and more. They're down 6 with 33.5 to play. Having trailed by 8. They have to foul if they can't get the steal. Belgrade in disbelief. Bittin can seal it from the strike. Misses the first. This fairy tale might be finished, at least for this season. On the continental stage, Jelko Obradovic. It's an important one because it makes it a 3-possession lead. Abramovic, Lesor with the tip. They are hanging in by their fingernails, Partizan. Again, Bursaspor able to keep the ball. That's all they have to do now. Not commit the turnover. Partizan unable to steal again on that foul by Dallas Moore. Bursaspor back at the strike, 21.2 to play, up by 5. About this minor role player contribution from Omer Utku-Al. Hardly played at all, comes in crunch time, and he's 4 of 4 at the foul line. It's a 3-possession lead again. Abramovic stop and pop 3, they need it to drop, it doesn't. Tips the rebound out, but into the front row with that ball off the floor goes Partizan hopes. Never have heard the Stark Arena so quiet. Dusan Olimpijevich on his return to Belgrade, orchestrating a giant killing. Andrews misses the first of 2, but the lead is 3 possessions, and there's only 12 seconds to play. Partizan looks shell-shocked. This might be even more impressive than the win in Badalona last night for all. Lesor, a small stitch in a wide-open wound. 6 the gap with 6 seconds to play. No steal, instead a foul. And Bursaspor edge closer and closer, millisecond by millisecond. Andrews has been the star, but it's been a team effort from Bursaspor. 24 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds. 8 the lead. The Stark Arena shaken to its core. Over 19,000 shell-shocked. And Bursaspor, in their first ever playoff game, have produced an almighty upset. Dusan Olimpijevich gets the better of Željko Obradović. It was not in the fairy tale return script for the club legend to go out of the last 16. But Partizan will exit the EuroCup with the 7th seed Bursaspor winning on the road at the 2nd seed Partizan, the first visiting team to win here all season. Instead, it's the fairy tale that goes on for Bursaspor, a Turkish club that started in the 3rd tier only a few years ago. Only their 2nd ever continental campaign, their 1st ever postseason game, and they win in the big house in Belgrade with one of the biggest performances in this competition's history. From Group A, the top seed, Juventud Badalona, gone. The 2nd seed, Partizan Belgrade, gone. It's put up or a shut up in the 7 days EuroCup postseason. And the underdogs are having their day. Do stay with us as we wrap this one up from Belgrade. As, some of the home fans at least try and generate some noise to show their support for the efforts of Partizan through the course of the campaign, but it wasn't meant to end here. But the big story is Bursaspor. 5 wins in their last 6 now.
It couldn't be more difficult, but you made it after overtime. How do you feel?
I feel good. I think coming into the game, we've been playing incredible the last 2 months. We obviously respect Partizan, the coach, the players that they have. But like we said, it's the way they formatted EuroCup. It's one game at a time. We feel like we're one of the best in the group, and we just got to continue to prove that every day.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Andrew Andrews with his 2nd best ever appearance on the continental stage. 24 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds and a steal, a 35 index rating. He was 5 of 5 on the interior, 2 of 5 on the perimeter, and 8 of 11 at the foul line. And he played it perfectly. He started slow, got his teammates involved, didn't take many shots, and saved his best for crunch time. 28-year-old guard who has adapted so well to the continental stage. His first ever campaign in pan-European competition. And what a performance we've just witnessed.
Coach, congratulations. Mentally, you were on the right position after that 40 minutes. How do you feel after the great victory tonight?
It's difficult to find some smart words right now, but only I can say that we saw that it was this atmosphere and these fans, these 20,000 people in the gym was more pressure for them than for us, for sure. And this is only what can I say. I saw that it was a little bit that cramp in their hands for shooting, so honestly we play on that card. We prepared them good like they prepared us, so it's really big day for Frutti Extra Bursaspor. It's a big day for us.
You won practically a lost game. What were you thinking in those last seconds?
I mean, we lost this season games like this. We won games like this season. This is basketball, this is sport. Unfortunately, sometimes you're winning, sometimes losing. This is normal part of the sport, and this time that was us. So if Partizan won this game, of course it will be more deserved.
And last question, next opponent, Zedevita Olimpija.
Yes, again in Ljubljana. They played last 2 months also great basketball. We will go there, and again we will enjoy it.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
The EuroCup postseason producing blockbuster scripts every night. Last night it was the 43-year-old Jaka Lakovic who took Ulm to Badalona, a few miles away from where he won the EuroLeague title with Barcelona in his playing days and got the upset win tonight. It's the 36-year-old Dusan Olimpijevich who returns to Belgrade, where he coached Crvena Zvezda.
How would you describe everything that happened tonight, especially?
It's very difficult. Congratulations to the team of Bursa. I believe that it was easy for us to finish the game in regular time. Happened what happened is basketball. Congratulations to them.
Thank you, Coach.
You can understand the anger, the frustration, the disappointment from Željko Obradović, the 9-time EuroLeague champion, winning head coach. He's not going to win the EuroCup. He's not going to add that to his illustrious honours roll, at least not this season. Partizan fall in the last 16, and they, as the coach alluded to, shot themselves in the foot after a 5-point lead with 14 seconds to play. Andrews, the top performer for Bursaspor, but they had so many stars step up. It was a career with 23 points for Alex Ivanovic for Partizan, but that wasn't enough. They thought they had it late on with that 5-point lead. Jan Madar making big plays, but then it was his offensive foul that turned the ball over in the final seconds. John Holland's three with 7 seconds to play kept Bursaspor breathing. They saw what the rat. This was when Partizan were flying, but Bursaspor bounced back in a big way. Bit in with a big performance, 20 points, 10 rebounds for him. Holland with the 3 to save it at the end of regulation, and Bursaspor getting the better of Partizan in the extra period to win it by 8 points, 95-103. And boy, did they deserve it. What a performance from the Turks tonight. We will see you at the next stop on the road to greatness here in the 7 Days EuroCup.
Seven Days EuroCup in association with